Today we are back with the all-new 2021 Toyota Venza. This one here is the beautiful limited package, and the Venza is back. After being discontinued in 2015, Toyota has decided to bring this vehicle back for the 2021 model year. As always, there's a lot to go over, some big changes for the Venza, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. Once again, we are at Apple Valley Chevrolet Toyota in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I'd like to give big thanks to them once more for providing the all-new 2021 Toyota Venza to be filmed for you guys to see. For additional information on their dealership, check out the description below, where you will find their website info, phone number, and also their address. To start this video out, we're going to cover the trim levels and pricing. We do have 3 available trims, starting with the LE package at $32,470. Then we have the XLE package starting at an even $36,000. And then we have the one that we have with us today, the limited, starting at $39,800. Stepping up to the front of the Venza, one thing you will notice is the blue Toyota hybrid badge, and also your hybrid badging on the sides. One of the biggest changes for the new Venza is that it is a hybrid-only vehicle. But Toyota definitely didn't skimp out on performance with the making of this hybrid. Another thing that they didn't cut corners with is the styling of the vehicle. Looking at this vehicle, you'll probably notice a resemblance with the premium Toyota brand, the luxury brand of Lexus, and just the way that everything flows with the hood, the lights, the chrome. You do have some functional vents right there, and the whole car just flows nicely, has great body lines, and is overall just a really attractive vehicle. Let's go ahead and touch on the window sticker of this one. So we do have the vehicle getting 40 miles per gallon city, 37 highway, with a combined average of 39 miles per gallon. And under the standard equipment section, for mechanical and performance, we do have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, hybrid system with electric vehicle, eco, normal, and sport drive modes, 219 combined system net horsepower, an electronic continuously variable transmission, electronic on-demand all-wheel drive. For safety and convenience, we do have Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, which includes the pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, road sign assist, 8 airbags, star safety system, backup camera with dynamic grid lines and rear camera washer, blind spot monitor with front and rear parking assist with automated braking, bird's eye view camera with perimeter scan, 5-door smart key system with push button start, also safety and remote connect with a 1-year trial. For the exterior, we do have projector LED headlights, 19-inch multi-spoke super chrome alloy wheels, a hands-free power liftgate. Stepping on the interior, we do have premium audio. The one we have with us today is the 12.3-inch touchscreen with dynamic navigation that has a 3-year trial, 9 JBL speakers including subwoofer and amplifier, hands-free Bluetooth, phone and music, USB media port, 3 USB charge ports, Sirius XM, and also a 3-month all-access trial, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatible, Softex trimmed seats, heated and ventilated power front seats, heated steering wheel, 7-inch multi-information display, digital rear view mirror with home link. So the total price of this one right here that we have with us today is $41,680. As we just briefly touched on, the vehicle is powered by the 2.5 liter dynamic force 4-cylinder engine with dual overhead cam, D4S dual injection, and dual variable valve timing with intelligence. The powertrain does have 219 combined net horsepower, including an internal combustion engine with 176 horsepower and an electric motor powertrain system. For the power output, we do have front and rear electric motor generators. The front is going to produce 118 horsepower, while the rear produces 54 horsepower. The electric motor voltage is 650 volts. Traction battery is a lithium-ion battery, and that is 252 volts. And the transmission is a electronically controlled, continuously variable ECVT with sequential shift mode. And as already mentioned, we do have electronic on-demand all-wheel drive. The vehicle does come with hill start assist control, active cornering assist. We do have the ground clearance of the Venza coming in at 7.68 inches. The vehicle does have an all-wheel drive monitor, which is a all-wheel drive integrated management with multi-information display and touchscreen monitor. The body construction consists of a reinforced unitized steel body, and the suspension is made up of a independent McPherson strut front suspension with a stabilizer bar, and also multi-link rear suspension with a stabilizer bar. The overall height of the Venza with antenna is 65.9 inches. Overall length comes in at 186.6 inches. Overall width is 73 inches. Wheelbase of the Venza is 105.9 inches. Headroom in the front comes in at 38.6 inches, and headroom in the rear comes in at 39 inches even. Hip room for the front is 54.4 inches. For the rear, it is 45.2 inches. Legroom in the front is 40.9 inches, and in the rear is 37.8 inches. Shoulder room front is 57.4 inches, and in the rear, 56.9. The curb weight of the Venza Limited is 3,913 pounds. The vehicle does come with a 14.5 gallon tank. No matter what trim Venza you get, you will have the ability to seat 5 passengers. The vehicle does come with the basic warranty, which is 36 months, 36,000 miles. The powertrain coming at 60 months, 60,000 miles. Corrosion, perforation, 60 months, unlimited miles. Restraint systems, 60 months, 60,000 miles. Hybrid systems, 96 months, 100,000 miles. And the hybrid battery, we have a 120-month, 150,000 mile warranty. Now that we've covered a bunch of the features that the Venza offers and a lot of the performance details, let's go ahead and jump into the hands-on portion of the review. We do have our remote keyless fob. Push the lock button once, unlocks the drivers. Push twice, unlocks the entire vehicle. We do have also our push and hold for the automatic power lift gate and your panic button. Take a look at those LED lights with your LED turn signals. I just love how those flow with the chrome in the front end. You do have your camera up front here in the bumper. Also the camera behind the rear view mirror for the forward collision alert and the pedestrian detection. And let's take an up close look at these wheels, the 19-inch wheels. And these tires, as mentioned, 225 55 R19s. They are Bridgestone Ecopias. Stepping inside the vehicle, we do have the black exterior, and on the inside you will notice that we have the Softex leather interior, perforated leather with a very nice stitching design, making the vehicle feel very upscale. The 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with lumbar support, wood grain surrounding your power windows, locks, and mirrors, memory seating, chrome interior door handles, soft touch leather with stitching for the door panel, and also a nice brown accented leather with stitching in your armrest area and back side of the door panel. You do have a piano black plastic logo just above your speaker here on the driver's door with the Venza logo there, you can see. Interior gauge cluster dimming. We do have automatic high beam controls. We do have the button for our bird's eye view right there. Pressing that button loads up the bird's eye view right on your 12.3-inch touchscreen. And you do have the ability to change views with that. Very nice feature on the Venza. Scanning the vehicle's perimeter, making sure it's safe to move without running over any objects or hurting anybody. We also have our heated steering wheel control and then our power liftgate button. Looking at this screen, everything is super easy to navigate. We do have our navigation over on the right. Just touching that expands that. We have our climate controls with our heated and cooled seats. Also, we do have our climate controls down here, surrounded by chrome and a piano black finish. Also, the same brown material that we had on our door panels is right here in our center area. And notice that our center console has that same brown leather as well. Just above the center console, we do have our heated and cooled seat buttons, a couple of cup holders with chrome surrounding, shift knob, slide over for the manual shiftability. And while the vehicle is in reverse, take a look at your dynamic backup grid lines. Also, the bird's eye view, pressing the perimeter scan so we can do a check around the vehicle. That is a very nice feature. Up in the top left, there is a button that if you press that, you can change the vehicle's color. That is a very cool feature. And we do have the black one, so I just set the vehicle color as black, as you can see there. Just in front of your shifter, we do have the wood grain on the sides of this area here. And then we do have our blue hybrid power on button. We do have our drive mode selector with EV mode and the drive mode toggle switch, which pushing that will then switch the vehicle from eco mode, normal mode, and then sport mode. We have our parking brake with the emergency brake hold. Pressing the home button here on your center stack area takes you to the main page where you have your audio controls, nav, and your climate. And I'm going to go ahead and tap audio. Source will go to Sirius. Let's go ahead and do an audio test. Takes you to this screen where you have your apps, phone, audio controls, destination, projection for the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, information, traffic incident monitor, weather, vehicle history alert, and also setup is going to give you vehicle settings like your clock, language, home screen customization, projection, beep, theme settings, and other personal preference settings you might want to adjust. Looking at this steering wheel, has very nice bolstering, 3-spoke with leather stitching. We have our forward collision button right there, the lane keep assist, the adaptive cruise control. By pressing mode, that's going to adjust your vehicle's audio mode through Sirius, Bluetooth, and AM/FM radio. Seek buttons there. Over on this side, we do have the controls for our center gauge cluster menu area. And pressing those toggle switches, we will notice we can view gauges like our fuel economy, distance to empty, eco score, digital speedometer display, EV ratio. Down a notch, we'll have our compass so we can know which direction that we are headed. We have our audio controls, energy monitor, tire pressure, all-wheel drive monitor, safety system status, giving you a look of your pre-collision system, parking assist, rear cross traffic alert, and also the blind spot monitor, letting you know everything is functioning as it should. Vehicle settings, where you can adjust the lane keep assist, forward collision, parking assist, and also rear cross traffic alert to your preference, and any messages that the vehicle might need to tell you. All of the windows in the Venza are automatic down and up, one touch. Very nice, luxurious feature. Let's go ahead and hop in the rear of the Venza and check out the rear legroom. We do have the same luxurious materials continued with that gray and brown leather. Unique color combination there. And more of that wood grain pattern surrounding your power window button. Cup holder area for storage. Getting into the vehicle is very easy because it's really not far off the ground and it's just a nice crossover level. As I've noticed with many Toyota models, the front seats curve up, increasing the leg and knee room down here, making it more comfortable. And the seat is not all the way back, but it is back a little bit further than halfway. And I'm showing that I have plenty of legroom there. We have our ventilation ducts in the center. And also, we do have a nice amount of headroom back here, as we already covered those dimensions. Shoulder room is nice, hip room, everything back here about the Venza is just really spacious. And we do have the center fold down armrest with 2 cup holders for our rear passengers. And of course, these rear seats do fold down just by pulling those clips right there. Power lift. Do have our all-weather liners. Looks like this one does have the cargo area cover. JBL subwoofer back here. And just a really nice amount of cargo space with a nice size entryway. To shut the hatch, you can just press that power button there. Just a great design on the car. Hard to find a flat area on it. The taillights just flow with the body line, giving a nice thin line in the back here. Body line down on the bottom end of the hatch, just flowing with the rear bumper. Your chrome accenting on the rear bumper. Chrome exhaust tips. Parking sensors, when we get up close you do notice those. And let's go ahead and take a look at this rear passenger side. Same situation for legroom over here. And our front passenger side. Power passenger seat. Nice design of that dashboard there. Great look from that screen, the way that everything flows here in the center with your controls leading over to the driver's side. And up here we do have our map lights that I was speaking of moments ago, our SOS button. Here on our test drive, I'm noticing that the Venza is very, very quiet on the inside. The transmission, the electronic CVT, along with the dual electric motors, and also that 2.5 liter, great combination with that 219 net horsepower, and really just gets you up to speed, handles nicely, and just an enjoyable drive. Doesn't really drive like you're in a hybrid performance-wise. It's really an entertaining drive. Most of the time you might think hybrid might not give you the performance, it might sacrifice, and that can be the case, but not at all with the Venza. The Venza here does not lack with performance while giving you those great MPGs at the same time. Let's go ahead and tap our nav screen up here. We'll get on the navigation so we can see that as we're rolling down the road. I do have the vehicle in sport mode right now. Hopping on the highway, gonna get you a nice little merge test as we merge onto the highway and see how quick exactly it gets up to speed. And we are in sport mode currently. Going about 15 miles an hour, and we will ease into the acceleration. And already up to merging speeds. Definitely doesn't disappoint. And also taking these corners firmly planted to the road there, and doesn't feel like you're in a crossover SUV type vehicle. Handles itself very well. Highway speeds 75 right now, moving along really nicely. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of a braking test. Nothing too drastic there, but you can see the vehicle really just comes to a stop with ease, and it's just a great handling vehicle. If you're looking for something that gets great gas mileage while at the same time gives you an enjoyable ride and doesn't sacrifice the performance, the new Venza is definitely worth a look. You should check it out. You won't be disappointed with the way this vehicle handles and gets up to speed, and overall the quality of it, as expected from Toyota, it's just on point. For more car reviews just like this one, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe today, turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos just like this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.